boosters. I think in that video I said 3 boosters, but it's kind of changed now, and try to create a deck out of them. So I thought it would be a fun little, maybe ASMR me kind of experience. Only one way to find out, isn't there? So it looks like these have the same pattern on the front as in the sleeves. There's even more plastic in these than normal. That's weird. I hope that's not a new thing. Okay, let's start with this one. Okay, so they still give us lands in this. That's interesting. Okay, so we have a swamp. Another swamp. Another swamp. There we go. So we've got how many swamps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 swamps before we get to our first creature, Tithe Bearer Giant. It is it's a black creature, giant warrior. When Tithe Bearer Giant enters the battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. 4, 5. Then we have a land called Thriving Moor. Thriving Moor enters the battlefield tapped. As Thriving Moor enters the battlefield, choose 1 color other than black. And then tap effect is add black or 1 mana of the chosen color. Miasmic Mummy is another black creature, zombie jackal. When Miasmic Mummy enters the battlefield, each player discards a card. It's a 2/2 creature. We have Funeral Rites. It's a sorcery. You draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, then mill 2 cards. To mill a card, put the top card of your library into your graveyard. Crow of Dark Tidings. It's a zombie bird creature with flying. When Crow of Dark Tidings enters the battlefield or dies, mill 2 cards. It's a 2/1 creature. Cadaver Imp is another black creature. It's an imp with flying. When Cadaver Imp enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. It's a 1/1 creature. Rise Again. Sorcery. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Crypt Lurker. Creature. planeswalker with converted mana cost of 3 or less. Gormand. Creature. Demon. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Flying. Trample. This creature can deal excess combat damage to the player or planeswalker it is attacking. When Gormand enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. It's a 5/5. Mire Triton is a creature, zombie merfolk, with Death Touch. When Mire Triton enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards and you gain 2 life. It is 2/1. Archfiend's Vessel is a creature, human cleric, with lifelink. Damage dealt by this creature also causes you to gain that much life. When Archfiend's Vessel enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying. This is a 1/1 creature itself. Reanimate. Sorcery. Put target creature card from a graveyard into the battlefield under your control. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. Last one on this is a reanimated card. Just straight up reanimated with a little, I think it's a crow on it. Yeah, we have a bunch of land cards in this as well. So let's try this one next. First off, I have a mountain, so we have red. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mountains with a Thriving Bluff land. Thriving Bluff enters the battlefield tapped. As Thriving Bluff enters the battlefield, choose a color other than red. Tap effect is add red or 1 mana of the chosen color. Okay. So there's a theme. We have Lightning Shrieker, which is a dragon creature with flying, trample, and haste. At the beginning of the end step, Lightning Shrieker's owner shovels it into the library. It is a 5/5 creature. Next we have Dragon Hatchling, a creature which is a dragon, as flying. For 1 red mana, Dragon Hatchling gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It is a 0/1 power. Then we have Dragon Fodder, which is a sorcery. Create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Bathe in Dragonfire. Sorcery. Bathe in Dragonfire deals 4 damage to target creature. Thrill of Possibility. Instant. As an additional cost, cast this spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards. Dragon Speaker Shaman. It's a creature. Human Barbarian Shaman. Dragon spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. It has power of 2/2. Draconic Roar is an instant, which says, as an additional cost to cast the spell, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand. Draconic Roar deals 3 damage to target creature if you revealed a dragon card or controlled a dragon as you cast the spell. Draconic Roar deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. Rapacious Dragon is a creature, dragon, flying. When Rapacious Dragon enters the battlefield, create 2 treasure tokens. They are artifacts with the tap effect. Sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. Rapacious Dragon is a 3/3. Dragonloft Idol. Artifact creature. Gargoyle. As long as you control a dragon, Dragonloft Idol gets +1/+1 and has flying and trample. It is a 3/3 creature. Hellkite Punisher. The creature. Dragon with flying. For 1 red mana, Hellkite Punisher gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It is a 6/6 creature. Terror of the Peaks. Creature, dragon, with flying. Spells your opponents cast that target Terror of the Peaks cost an additional 3 life to cast. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. This creature has 5/4. Then we have a dragon's card. Okay, now I said that I was just going to have 2. But I might just rescind that, because there is a bunch of cards within this. And I don't think that these actually count as cards. So if we take these out, how many does it leave us with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, if we take those out, it leaves us with 20 for each, including lands. So I'm going to try doing one more, and then creating a deck with whatever those colors are. Third go is green. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forests. I really like this last illustration of the forest. Then we have Sylvan Brush Strider. Creature. Beast. When Sylvan Brush Strider enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. It's a 3/2 creature. Time to Feed. Sorcery. When choose target creature an opponent controls. When that creature dies this turn, you gain 3 life. Target creature you control fights that creature. Thriving Grove. Land. Thriving Grove enters the battlefield tapped. As Thriving Grove enters the battlefield, choose a color other than green. Tap effect, add green or 1 mana of the chosen color. Marauder's Axe. Artifact. Equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Equip 2 mana. 2 mana. Attach to target creature you control. Equip only as a sorcery. Dawn Treader Elk. Creature. Elk. For 1 green mana plus sacrificing Dawn Treader Elk. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library. It's a 2/2 creature. Crushing Canopy. Instant. Choose 1. Destroy target creature with flying. Destroy target enchantment. Sabertooth Mauler. Creature. Cat. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Sabertooth Mauler and untap it. 3/3. Truffle Snout. Creature. Boar. When Truffle Snout enters the battlefield, choose 1. Put a +1/+1 counter on Truffle Snout. You gain 4 life. It's a 2/2 creature. Irresistible Prey. Sorcery. Target creature must be blocked this turn if able. Draw a card. Brindle Shoat. Creature. Boar. When Brindle Shoat dies, create a 3/3 green boar creature token. It's a 1/1 creature. Somberwald Stag. Creature Elk. When Somberwald Stag enters the battlefield, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. Each deals damage equal to its power to the other. It's a 4/3 creature. Fungal Rebirth. Instant. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If a creature died this turn, create 2 1/1 greens. Sap rolling creature tokens. Nath of the Dire Hunt. Legendary creature. Human warrior. Whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 2 red or green. If you do, double target creature's power until the end of turn. That creature must be blocked this combat if able. Red or green can be paid with either red or green mana. It's a 3/3 creature. And then we have Predatory. Okay, so since a Magic the Gathering deck is 60 cards, and we have exactly 60 cards here, I'm curious to see how this would shuffle and play out. So let's just see what this beginning hand would be like. curiosity, what would the next draw be? Green. Black. Black. Miasmic. Funeral. Yeah, okay. So that's like half the deck. Honestly, with an actually good shuffle, I feel like this could be interesting. I don't know that it would really do a ton, but I think it would be interesting to play with just a randomized deck like this. But in any case, let me know. What do you think of these draws? These random draft draws kind of thing. Have you ever done something like this before? And I would love to know how it worked out for you if so. In any case, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and as always, I wish you